Toyota steers $400 million to self-driving startup Pony.ai. Pony.ai, which is jointly based in Silicon Valley and China, has been testing robot taxis since 2018. The two companies announced a pilot program to test self-driving cars on public roads in two Chinese cities, Beijing and Shanghai. The Japanese auto giant plans to invest $400 million in Pony, valuing the startup at $3 billion.
Do you think that Toyota, Pony, and the CIA were actually involved in the delivery of the coronavirus?
I don't think that Toyota was hip to the fact that
getting driverless vehicles on the road faster could be a ploy to make this happen. It's safer.
It is?
Yeah. Well, to not have a driver or a woman driver behind the wheel is definitely safer. Studies have definitely proven that.
Are you buying into the coronavirus? What would you say?
Creating a major recession and stopping the economy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the conspiracy theory of Trump releasing it?
Do you really still believe? There were a lot of comments about your theory on that.
I do believe that, that
you know,
Trump had a hand to play in that.
We're a show for service drives.
Yes.
And we got a lot of people that have nothing to do with service drives because of the headline of that video.
That's perfect. Bring it on.
What was the headline? Did Trump create the coronavirus or something like that? And your theory was that it was the CIA?
Yep. Trump and the CIA made it happen.
So
Absolutely.
now, I guess the
but here's
part of China that it happened is where China has their facility that they test chemical warfare.
Okay.
And so there was a theory that escaped from there, and that's what created it. But I read an article where somebody formerly from the CIA or intelligence said that the characteristics of the virus aren't that of something that is man-made.
Interesting. Time will tell. And then you have companies like this trying to push their driverless taxi cab company go for it. That's an interesting story, though. $400 million. I know Ford has invested a ton of money, like $1 billion, in creating a new company for ride sharing and all that. So this is interesting to see Toyota investing $400 million into a startup for self-driving vehicles. We know it's coming. There's a lot of stuff that's going to shake our industry down. You know, there's
how soon do you think that the self-driving thing will happen?
Oh, well, I'm going to say...
This smells like apple, this moonshine.
It actually is like apple cider. Yeah, it tastes like apple cider.
Wow. Like apple pie.
There you go. Yeah, really.
So your customer made that in his bathtub?
I don't know where he made it. Would you like me to go
Don't we want to know where he made it before we drink it?
There's nothing floating in it. It's clear.
There was cinnamon floating in it.
Well, but the liquid is clear. Wow. The things I do for this show. Amazing.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Yes. But you're going back to this. I think driverless cars are definitely going to be here. For
what
instance,
time frame? Come on, you got to predict.
2030.
2030.
Yep.
How many years is that from now? 10?
That's 9 years from now.
Is it 2021?
Pretty close.
No, it's 2020.
Well, it depends. Are you doing model years based off?
I know because I still almost write 2019 on everything.
Yeah, so
when
10
I
years from now they'll be here. I think we'll have limited release in cities like LA and stuff in the next 5 years, and then definitely in 10 years it's going to happen.
You know who it affects the most is Uber, because once you have driverless cars, you don't really need Uber in their network of drivers, right?
But then that means Uber has to invest in the asset, which they don't have to invest in right now, because the drivers are investing in it, so they get all the revenue then if they own the asset. I know if I had a driverless car, I wouldn't fly. I would just drive everywhere. I'd let the car drive me, and I'd work or sleep or do whatever.
So our trip to Kansas City, you would just sleep in a car for how long would it take to drive to Kansas City?
18
3 days?
to 20 hours, yeah.
You would just sleep in a car?
Yeah.
You play video games? What would you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Work?
Rest, everything.
Cars have Wi-Fi now. You could just stream.
Totally connected the whole
watch
time.
Netflix and chill.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of stuff that you can do there.
That's fun. Thank you so much for watching this clip of Service Drive Revolution. Now you can catch the full episode on YouTube, iTunes, or Spotify, or wherever you consume your podcast. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we post new episodes. I'm Chris Collins, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Chris Bulldog Collins. And I'll see you again on the next episode.